how's it going? Got another pickups video. Got some great $1 games, a couple other pickups, and then a trade with Matt Diesel Gaming, which I'm really excited about. So I got some cool stuff. First though, I want to show you, I made a small investment in some lights. So hopefully the lighting will never be a problem again. And just to show you real quick, hopefully this won't take too long, but here is the lights I've been using. Or just started using. I bought these at Home Depot. It was about $8 for the light fixture. It's really like an external light, but it's got a clamp on it, you know, for putting wherever you need. I bought 2 of them, and then I bought a pack of bulbs. So it cost about 20 bucks. But hopefully, like I said, this will fix all the lighting issues, and I can film whatever part of the day, doesn't matter, which is really what has been a problem if you've watched my videos. You have seen all the lighting issues that I've had throughout this whole year and everything, so hopefully these lights have fixed this problem. I actually have them attached to a music stand, so I can, you know, move up and down, stuff like that. But like I said, hopefully that fixes all the lighting problems. And like I said, it was like 20 bucks total at Home Depot, so I highly recommend it if you feel you are having lighting problems also. So now onto the pickups. I'll go ahead and do a couple pickups, then I'll do the trade, and then I'll do the $1 games. So the first thing, and I'll do this one first because this one was a mistake for me on my end. I was incorrect, and it's a super beat up copy of Command & Conquer for the Nintendo 64. They had it listed at $5, but because of the condition, I asked if they'd do 3. They said yes. I was thinking that this is like StarCraft 64 in one of the, you know, a little more expensive games on the system. I was wrong. It's like a $5 game, and especially totally beat up. There's no way I'd pay $5, and I probably wouldn't have paid $3 for it. Got a video bomber here, just a second. I probably wouldn't have paid $3 if I would have been correct on my price guessing. But the Command & Conquer series is actually a pretty good series. I love the Red Alert series on the PC and everything, but I was really hoping that this was, you know, one of the little more harder to find ones, because it's totally trashed. So this will probably just be given to someone when I do a trade or something like that. Even the back is kind of trashed, so I can't even use that. So a little disappointed with that, with myself, like I said, for not knowing. I took a guess and I was wrong, but $3 is not a bad price for a 64 game, but when it looks like that, it is. So that was that. Next is from the thrift store on the Air Force Base, and it's just a disc copy of Super Smash Bros. Melee. I paid $3, which is a little more than I wanted to pay. I mean, Super Smash Bros. Melee is definitely worth $3, even just disc only. But it's at a thrift store on base, and I don't know. I was really hoping to get like $1.50 for it. This one's a little bit beat up, and but I've played it and tried it out, so it works just fine. In fact, there's even, I don't know if you can tell, it's like some kind of, I don't know, water damage or something. But anyway, it played just fine and everything. But $3, hopefully I can just trade that off or something. The next thing I thought was pretty cool. It is the new Super Mario Bros. Wii. I believe this is the pack-in game for the black Wii that was released a little bit later. I paid the $5. $5 for a new Super Mario Bros. Wii is a good price anyway. But for the pack-in, it's in the sleeve and it's been unopened. So I'm guessing that somebody just turned in a Wii and then they just pulled this out to sell it separately. But $5. I feel like there was a YouTuber, and this was probably 6 months ago or later, that was had just bought a you know, the Wii in the box and was looking for this. I cannot remember who it was, and so, but anyway, $5. I'll probably just bring this to the convention and you know, and try to sell it there, but or trade it there. But so I paid $5. Excuse me, I paid $4. I got lucky at this pawn store. Apparently, one of the employees from one of the other pawn stores I go to all the time moved to this other pawn store, and so he recognized me, so he took $1 off. So I did pay $4 for this, which is even better. So it's cool to have this. This is probably one of my favorite games on the Wii. But $4, that's right. And it's like I said, it's still got that goofy circle sticker. So like I said, I'll probably just take this to convention unless I can remember which YouTuber that was. But still kind of cool to find. If Chris Minogue or something needs this, he can hit me up about it. Now it is my trade with Matt Diesel Gaming. He had found a Wii recently, and my wife and I had been looking for a Wii for cheap, just so we could have Netflix in the bedroom. And then also for the virtual console, I want to get Dr. Mario, because we play that a lot, and so that'd be a lot of fun just to talk trash and stuff right before we go to bed. But I want to thank Matt for sending that out to me. I had a stack of Xbox games and stuff that I'd been saving for him, just until we had a trade set up. So that was really cool that he got that and sent that to me. And then with that, this was also part of the trade. Titanic: Secrets of the Faithful Voyage. Excuse me. I don't know if this is the exact same game, but my sisters and I had a Titanic game on the PC growing up. That was some kind of mystery. It was like a point and click kind of game, and we really enjoyed it. And so I don't know if this is the same thing or just something similar, but I've seen this on the DS and I wanted to pick it up, but I couldn't find it for cheap. So when Matt found it for the Wii, that's even better. So this will be going to my sister to hopefully just reminisce and stuff. So thank you very again, Matt. And then some of the extras he sent were Disney's Tarzan for the 64. It's in great condition, and I didn't have this yet, so that was cool. And then just some Game Boy Color games, which is always nice. Walt Disney World Quest Magical Racing Tour. Looks like Chip and Dale on the cover. Looney Tunes Alert. And then Scooby-Doo Classic Creep Capers, which I think I have this on the 64. I didn't know they had a Game Boy Color version also. So those are the games that he had sent me. Go check out Matt Diesel Gaming. He's a young dude, and honestly, he's doing a real good job. I think he's just learning real quick, just about pickups and haggling, and then putting up videos. So go check out Matt Diesel Gaming. Next is my dollar games here. I got this pawn store was having a dollar sale on all their PS2, Xbox, GameCube games. They didn't have any GameCube games there at the time, and I'm actually a little disappointed with their Xbox. Because this is a pawn store I've been into before a handful of times, and depending on the person I talked to, their games were $1. Sometimes their Xbox games were $5. So anyway, they had a few Xbox games that I actually was interested in. I think there was maybe a couple Halos, Halo 2. I don't remember what else. But anyway, so I asked about them. She told me they were $5, and I was like, wow, no thanks. But their PS2 games were $1. And I had picked up a couple, and I think I already showed them in a video. So I go back, it was like 2 days later, and all their games were $1, and all their Xbox games had been like cleaned up. And so I was really disappointed that I had missed it out. But anyway, so I went back, I don't know, this was just a couple days ago, so it was probably a few weeks after that had happened. But all their games are $1 now, all their PS2 games, all that kind of stuff. And I grabbed a bunch here. And a couple of them are duplicates, but that's all right for $1. It's not a big deal. So I'll just go ahead and show it here. I've got one Wii game in there, and their Wii games were $3. But since I had bought a bunch of other PS2 games and stuff, she just threw it in for $1. So that was really nice. So I paid $12 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games. I didn't really need to count that. I was just doing that for dramatic effect. So the first one here is for the PlayStation 1, and that is Rebel Assault 2. It is complete. It's got the manual and both discs. Hopefully there's not a huge glare with my new lights. But Rebel Assault 2, I'll have to check this out. I remember like Dark Forces. I don't know if I've actually played this one, so I'll have to check it out. Next one is Resident Evil Outbreak File 2. I'll probably just end up trading this off or bring it to the convention, but I believe all these games are complete. The next one is Jack X Combat Racing, and I already owned this game. The reason I picked it up is because I thought my game was not complete. I thought I needed the manual. I was wrong. So again, I'll probably just bring this up and throw it in a trade or something like that, just as some fodder, or as some extras and stuff, not fodder. Grand Theft Auto 3. Again, this is a duplicate, but anytime I see it with the map and the manual, I want to pick them up, any of the Grand Theft Auto games. So that was cool. This is just a game I'd never heard of, and it looked interesting. It's called Scalar. like a little dragon here. He can go super stealth mode. Anyway, it just looks kind of fun and interesting. So for $1, I'll definitely check that one out. Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I picked this one up because I have the Greatest Hits one, which is actually the special edition, and I did not have just the regular one. So now I have a black label of this. Oh, an RPG here, Xenosaga. This one is not complete. I do remember that. Yeah, it's missing the manual, but it's an RPG, so I'll definitely, again, probably just take this to the convention. I've tried to get into Xenosaga, and I just couldn't do it. There were so many cutscenes that, you know, and after an hour of gameplay, you've probably played 5-10 minutes, and so that actually just kind of got a little too frustrating. The cutscenes all look nice, but it was just, you know, frustrating to not be able to play it all. So I may have to give this another chance. I know I've got the whole trilogy, so eventually I'll have to get to it. But anyway, this will be just going to the convention probably. The next one is Ultimate Board Game Collection. Again, just $1. I'm a big board game fan, and I mean, these are just going to be kind of the silly ones. Yeah, chess, checkers, backgammon, stuff like that. So probably will never play that, but for $1, I figure at least check it out. Next is Kingdom Hearts Greatest Hits. My copy is also Greatest Hits, but I figured for $1, I should be able to find someone who wants this. And actually, I think I'm having a trade with Lucas Inbeden, Inbeden69. He's coming up to the convention, and he has a black label copy for me. So I think I'll be upgrading that, you know, when he comes to town. But another copy of Greatest Hits. However, they did have Kingdom Hearts 2 black label, which I do already own. So again, this will be coming to the convention with me. One I am excited about, though, which I'll be keeping, is Disgaea 2, The Cursed Memories. I think Zach of Getting Your Nerd On just found this at Toys R Us, I think, for $1. And so I'm glad to compete with him and find mine for $1 also. It is complete. I have never played any of these Disgaea games. In fact, I've never played any of the NIS America games. I think Phantom Brave is also NIS America. So they're kind of like a tactical strategy RPG, but it looks fun and stuff, so I'll have to check that out. And then lastly, this is the Wii game that I picked up. Let me move these out of the way. Like I said, this was listed at $3, but I paid $1 for it. And I don't know anything about it, but it's the Skycrawlers Innocent Aces. Mostly the reason I picked up is because it's an XSEED game, which I think they made The Last Story and Xenoblade Chronicles, and so it's a pretty good developer, and it actually looks pretty cool. Almost looks like a dogfighting game and stuff like that. So it is complete. So like I said, for $1, I was definitely excited to pick it up for $1. So I'll be keeping this one too. But that is all my pickups for this video. I want to say thanks again to Matt Diesel Gaming for the Wii and the games. If somebody really needs this, I'm thinking about taking this to convention. And so by the time you see this video, I think the convention will be over. But I might hit up a couple people and see if they needed this before I trade this in. But I was pretty happy with the find, especially the $1 games. You never can go wrong with those. But a little disappointed about that Nintendo 64 game, the Command & Conquer. Like I said, I was hoping it was just a little bit more of an expensive game where it might be worth even through its condition. But alas, earwax.
Alas, earwax.
But other than that, thanks again. And I'll have some, I think the next video after this will be my convention stuff. And so I can't wait for that, and I'm excited for it. Maybe I'll show a quick clip of all the crap that I've gotten together, because I'm donating a lot of consoles and games and stuff for it, for their exhibition hall and stuff like that. So, but thanks again, and stay tuned for the next video.